Previously on Australian Survivor.
I see Ziggy and Tessa, so off I run. I jump in the splash shack, laid there like a creep.
Having worked to get Henry out of the game,
I knew Tess would backstab me.
Luke was on the hunt for his next target.
After seeing her work with Ziggy, the Champagne Alliance has got to go. Sorry, Tess, you're gone. Gone.
With Tessa in his sights, Luke recruited his old tribe mates Jericho and Sarah, but crucially decided not to tell their closest ally, Michelle.
Michelle doesn't know any.
No, not
Good.
at all. No. Got to keep Michelle in the dark because her and Tessa are too tired.
In the most divided tribal council yet,
Lucky.
the vote was split
Tara.
between 4 survivors.
Sarah. Tessa. 16th person voted out from Australian Survivor.
To Michelle's shock, Luke's alliance got its way.
Tessa.
What?
Tessa, the tribe has spoken.
Ada left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Holy dolly.
What a smorgasbord!
Smorgasbord of names, eh?
Smorgasbord of names!
Yeah.
We got back to the beach from tribal. Basically, everyone was trying to work out what the hell just happened.
Who wrote Tessa?
Well, Jericho and Luke.
What?
That's what happened, right?
Yeah. Jericho and Luke.
Yeah, yeah.
Luke, Jericho, and myself, we've been working with Michelle from the start, and she's pretty upset at me that she wasn't kept in the loop about Tessa tonight.
It was you that wrote up the other side to her.
Well,
Who?
yeah. I thought I had an
Jericho,
idea of where
Oh,
everything was,
Tessa.
where things were going.
What? I'm livid.
Either way, it would have been.
They just betrayed one of their core 4.
I wanted Tessa to be honest.
Yeah. Particularly when there's 8 people left. I mean, do the math. You didn't even tell me the plan. But I asked you. I said, are you
No,
writing
because-
down Tessa's name? And you said no. I asked
It
you.
all changed.
No, it didn't, because I asked you 2 minutes before.
No, but you didn't
This is
say
what
that. You didn't
happens
say
when
nothing
3
to
out of 4 people know the plan. Like, you don't. How are you meant to trust people?
No.
It was a foolish move, and if it means cutting off some friendships, at least I don't feel bad about it now.
I really like the infographics.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god, is this it?
Final 8.
This is it. Someone's $500,000 richer.
It's day 43 now, and man, we're getting to the end. Since the merge, core 4 of myself, Jericho, Sarah, and Michelle, we've just been picking off the Summer Tower tribe members one by one by one. I think it's time Lockie, Ziggy, Tara, and Peter catch on and realise, because otherwise they're going to be nothing left of Summer Tower. But my life has got a big splinter in it right now because Michelle is upset she didn't get told about the plan last night.
Are you alright, Nish? Have you thought about, though, that Tessa going is a better way to look after the four?
No, I don't think
You
it
still
was.
think?
Yeah. All you needed to do was pick off one more of them last night, and then we would have had majority the whole way riding. We're meant to be the core four. It's been working for 42 days, and then they go and do something silly like not include me. It makes me not trust them. I think it's turned the game. I think no one's going to believe anyone from now on. Like,
You're
so
not even a
anything.
believer?
Well, not right now, to be honest. That's what happens when you lie to people. Why would you trust them?
It's so much stronger than their saboteur.
I will tell you now, I would never vote any of you guys. As long as it's any of those guys, I'm fine. Like, because it protects this. Like, this is sacred.
But, Mish, don't let the emotion from last night affect us being able to pull off this full thing that we've had for so long.
But I didn't mess it up. You didn't tell me. You messed it up. Sarah and I have been close since day one, and everyone knows how close I am with Sarah in this game. But she betrayed my trust. Nah. All deals are off. You broke a promise. That's it. I can tell you right now, it has done more damage to both of your games than what it would have been keeping her. Luke, Jericho and Sarah ruined the core four for themselves. I'm playing an individual game now. I feel loyal to no one, so I won't feel bad backstabbing any of them and voting them out.
My name did come up last night, and then I worked out it was Ziggy. Ziggy's betrayed me a couple times, and she's finally tried to get me out, which kind of makes me nervous with her, but at this point, it's beneficial for me, Ziggy, Tara, and Pete to work together. I think any one of us four going ahead with the Asanga is kind of death sentence.
I'm really sorry, by the way.
No, please don't be sorry. Like with you, I know it's not you that's gunning for. It's just beneficial for you to do what you need to do. I know moving forward that the best thing is for me, you, Tara, Pete, to stick together.
Essentially, I'm going back with Summertower to get rid of Asanga, just to get away their numbers.
We can't give them power because it's going to make them super strong.
Because we're screwed if one of us goes. What do you think Pete's going to do? Do you reckon he'll work with me?
As long as it's mutually beneficial.
At this stage, Peter does not trust me. I mean, he's written my name down 3 or 4 times. Of course I don't trust him. He doesn't trust me. Asanga are playing an amazing game. Summertown crew have to move forward together or we're going to get picked off.
You know we're going to do right.
We do.
But no, Pete, like, you're a bit hesitant with me, so, like, I know you don't want to go all the way with me.
Yeah, it's true.
We just need to get through this one, maybe 2 together, and then we can make moves on each other.
Personally, I want Lockie out of this game, but I don't know when that's going to be an option, so I need to be open to working with him for a vote to take out the Asangas.
None of us can go with them and feel safe.
Yeah.
At Tribal, Michelle was blindsided and her own alliance did that to keep her in place, which was really dangerous. They need Michelle.
That's why Big Backwards, from keeping her out, has put her on the outs, and that's easier for the 4 people to grab.
At the moment,
Hey, what do you
Scimitar and sun.
The plan at the moment is hopefully us 4 will stick together. And then if we get Michelle on board, we're going to go in there and create chaos with the Asangas. With Michelle distrusting them, breaks them up and they've got nothing.
Let's do it.
Come on in, guys. Michelle, what was the fallout after last night's tribal?
There was definitely a few of us who were completely blindsided. Once again, it didn't go according to everyone's plan, and a change up in alliances again.
Were you one of those people who were blindsided?
Absolutely, yeah. Just when you think you know how the game is going, mixes up again.
Sarah and Ziggy, you guys are wearing the same outfit today to mess with me? Was that what's going on?
Yeah. We spent 42 days together. We're starting to weld into the same person anyways.
Same here. All three of us.
Yes,
Yeah. It's like we're sisters.
absolutely. You guys ready to get to today's reward challenge? All right, for today's challenge, you're going to be divided into 2 teams of 4, and you're going to compete in a game of Survivor Charades. One teammate will memorize a sequence of animals and then race to act out that sequence to another teammate. First person who guesses the sequence correctly scores a point for their team. First team to 4 wins reward. Want to know what you're playing for? Yeah!
I'm gonna run over and grab that bucket right now. I'm gonna cry. Oh.
All you can eat KFC chicken banquet with popcorn chicken, chicken nuggets, salad for you, Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Soft drink, picnic benches, and beach cricket. Everything you need for the perfect afternoon in the sun.
I think I can get there before anyone can get me.
Worth playing for?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's pick for teams and let's get to this.
The idea of missing out on this makes me want to just crumple onto the floor.
All right, we drew rocks to decide teams, and on the orange team, we have Lockie, Ziggy, Sarah, and Luke. And on the purple team, we have Michelle, Peter, Jericho, and Tara. All right, here we go. Ziggy and Peter, survivors ready? Go.
Go, Zig.
You gotta race back, get a good look at that sequence of animals. Then come back here and act it out for your teammate. Ziggy's first back. Oh, she's even on the ground. Lots of crazy stuff from Peter. Ziggy's still working on her second animal. Peter's continuing on. All right, purple thinks they have it. Everyone stop. And purple has it. Yeah! Purple leads. 1-0.
Beautiful job, babe.
All right, next 2 coming up. For orange, we have Sarah and Lockie. For purple, Jericho, Michelle.
Go! Lockie's there first. He comes back first. Lockie rolling around on the ground.
Yeah.
Jericho seems very confused. All right, Orange thinks they have it. Stop. No, they don't have it. Continue on.
Yes.
All right, Purple thinks they have it. Stop where you are. And they do! Purple leads 2-zip! Survivors ready? Go! Sarah and Luke for Orange. Jericho and Tara for Purple. Sarah's still working on her second animal. Purple thinks they have it. Stop. And they do. Purple leads 3-zip. They're playing to 4.
One more, take your time.
Which means if they win this one, they take it. All right. Go.
Go, Lukey.
For Orange, Luke and Ziggy. For Purple, Tara and Peter. Peter seems very confused. Tara going back for another look. Luke very determined to win this one. I know he really wants that salad. Orange thinks they have it. Stop. And they do! Orange puts themselves on the board. Next round, Purple leads 3-1. Go!
Yep.
Okay, Orange thinks they have it. Stop. And they do have it!
Good foul.
Purple leads 3-2. Go! Orange could tie it up right here. Michelle's gone back for another look.
Yeah.
Orange thinks they have it. Stop. And they do! We are tied 3-3.
Nice work. All right. Let's go. Nice work.
Okay, last round coming up. Sarah and Luke for Orange. Jericho and Tara for Purple. We are tied 3 each. Playing to 4 means whoever wins this round takes that reward. Survivors ready? Go! Jericho sprinting out. Jericho straight back. Sarah right on his tail. Sarah's gone back for another look, costing them precious time.
Yeah.
Purple thinks they have it. And they do not.
Hit.
Orange thinks they have it. Stop. And they do! Orange wins reward! What a great comeback! Ziggy, Sarah, Luke, Lockie, great comeback. Congratulations, your KFC chicken banquet will be waiting for you. Head on out.
KFC, my favourite. What a comeback. I thought we were out, and then next minute, you took it away.
Give me that salad.
To our KFC feast because just the smell was so incredible. It's like I've never eaten chicken before.
I think there's even more over here.
It was honestly like heaven in my mouth.
Oh, wow.
God damn.
And soft drink too?
Oh, thank you.
43 days out here, been dreaming of chicken. To win KFC, have my first mouthful, it was just like an explosion of happiness.
How good is KFC?
It's like having a rainbow in your mouth, you know?
I actually don't mind some salad.
Guys, I can't believe we came from behind and won that challenge.
Who wins 4 in a row? 4 in a row.
I know.
There's no words. There are no words.
Yeah, we didn't get
There'll be eggs. It is already sweet enough that I'm on a reward and I'm eating chicken. But to top that off, strategically, I'm here with Luke, Lockie, and Ziggy. There's 2 Samatau, 2 Asanga. We're all threats, so there's a massive potential to get together and make some moves.
Good job today, guys.
Amazing teamwork. Cheers to Orange.
I was so happy when we pulled those rocks and it was us four.
That's what I was thinking.
We were drifting.
Food kind of brings people together, you know? Now it's time to make another alliance.
Right now is where we come up with some weird thing next tribal, you know?
Yeah, we're happy to talk.
This is what I was thinking. All say a name at the same time on who would be easy to go out, then we just go boom.
Okay, I got mine.
Yeah, I got mine, but...
I don't know if you guys are gonna like it though.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jericho.
Oh, I said Peter.
I said Jericho.
I said Jericho.
You reckon Peter?
I knew me and Ziggy were going to say Jericho, but when they said Petey, I was kind of shocked. He's not a threat to get out this early.
For us to want to join as a power alliance with the big game players, for us to feel safe is for you to get out one of your own.
Jericho's my boy. You know, we haven't turned on each other once. No way I vote him off.
You can see it from our point. We take out Peter, then you're a Sangha strong.
Yeah.
I know you're not even thinking that, but it's just that's something you can fall back on.
Yeah. No, we get that.
Look, I haven't worked really with Ziggy and Lockie yet, but this is the time to finally put something out there. So sacrificing a name from a Sangha tribe to the Samatau gives them a bit of trust in me and Sarah.
I don't know, I'd even be okay with, I don't want to say this. But I'd even be okay with Michelle.
I'd go Michelle, if you're willing to compromise.
That's one thing, Michelle is angry at me. Really angry.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Michelle fully upset.
Because we also burnt her last vote, and her ego's been hurt.
Yeah.
Sarah's decided to throw Michelle's name out there. So I'll even go forward with it, because I don't know what Michelle's doing. She's acting crazy. When someone's emotional in this game, laundry can get aired, secrets can be spilled, alliances change. Michelle's a wild card now. We created a wild card. Now it's time to go.
I would be so happy with that. Like, that's my
I'm pretty happy
ideal.
with this.
Yeah. I have a pretty solid strategy set up to vote out Michelle. She's a loose cannon now, so obviously that means we got to take care of it.
We should write Michelle, hashtag KFC.
Yeah. And then when they leave, we can be like, okay, bye-bye. I can't help but feel very good at this point.
Well, we'll go have a quick game.
It seems that these reward challenges, they're basically the birthplace of new alliances. All right, Dream Team. This is my potential ticket to the end. We're the big league now. Looks like the Survivor gods are finally looking out for me.
We get back from the reward with Sarah, Lockie, and Ziggy.
Hey! Fatty!
I got a full belly.
You guys enjoy it?
Yeah, look at my belly jet.
Really? Yeah.
And I got the next assassination plan lined up with a blindsided Michelle.
At our feast, the person whose name got put out there was Michelle. But the Popcorn Chicken Alliance is totally fake. I don't believe that Sarah and Luke will be voting Michelle tonight at all. I couldn't wait to go straight to Tara and tell her what had happened. So Sarah and Luke tried to get us in on some alliance. They proposed getting Peter out, but we said no to Peter. They don't want to get rid of the singer. Yeah, I know. But then they agreed to have Michelle.
My jaw dropped. I mean, besties aren't everything, but those two I thought were pretty tight. Sarah could be just feeding us bullcrap.
They're not actually going to do that. They're actually going to blindside Lockie and me. I totally think that's a decoy plan to try and make Lockie and I feel comfortable. Jesus, smart. Yeah. Luke and Sarah are two of the most strategic people in this game. I don't believe anything they say, but I really do think there are cracks in Asanga. I'm going to trust my gut and maybe take a risk. Michelle has been really antsy towards Sarah. And if we can pull in Michelle, that'll give us a majority and totally turn this game on its head. Where are you kind of sitting in terms of like
At the minute, anywhere at all. Tonight's tonight, I would prefer to go with you guys.
Okay. Michelle is straight down the line. She doesn't play around. And if Michelle's been screwed, she doesn't entertain that at all.
I'm willing to do it. Because I feel like it's a chance to vote one of them out or be voted.
So the fact that the rest of the Asanga guys left her in the dark about the last vote was a massive mistake.
I'm not voting with them tonight, and that's payback.
What was the food? You gotta tell me.
Popcorn chicken and chicken nuggets.
Survivor for me is 3 stages. The first stage, you play house nicely, you're everyone's best friend. Second stage, you kick out all the big threats. And the final stage, you make the biggest moves, you backstab, but you do it to the right people. I was left out of Sarah, Luke, and Jericho's little game plan. So I think I'm ready to flip on them. In my book, play hard or go home.
prepared to?
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
At this point in time, I'm willing to work with Summertown. This is going to be a very big message to the rest of them. If you mess with me, you go home.
Are you 100%?
100%, I promise you.
Sarah, I'm throwing your name out. Said you're getting too cocky.
Are you for real? Apparently at the reward where they went for their KFC, Sarah was throwing out my name. So this just puts one firm focus target for me, and that's Sarah. She's lied to me, she didn't inform me of the vote, and now she's gunning for me. I'm making sure she's gone.
For any of us to let those three go ahead, no. they're too powerful.
Yeah, they're too powerful.
So like, that's
we need to
what
break them up.
This is the way I want to go.
Ziggy and Lockie and Peter and Michelle are having a conversation to tell them that all of us and myself are going to vote for Michelle so that Michelle can turn on us. I think that Ziggy and Lockie have convinced Michelle to flip against myself, Sarah, and Luke. Now we all have to find a plan B.
Just think about it like game players versus...
Seriously, we need to work together now, otherwise one of us is going.
No matter what plan you had in place before going into Immunity Challenge, throw it out the window because it always changes. I know that my name is being thrown around. The only way I can guarantee that I don't go home tonight is to get that immunity necklace. A lot is riding on this one.
Come on in, guys. Sarah, it's been a while since you've won a reward. And is it what you needed at this point in the game?
Yeah, definitely. When you're not like thinking of food 24/7, it gives you space in your brain to think about other stuff, which, yeah, is obviously helpful in this game. Now we're down to the nitty-gritty of everything, and especially just before an immunity challenge.
All right, you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yes.
Ziggy. Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. Okay, for today's challenge, you're gonna square off one-on-one in a log rolling competition. Your goal is to stay on the log as long as possible. First person in, out of the challenge. Winner moves on to the next round. Last person left standing wins immunity, safe from the vote. Guaranteed a 1 in 7 shot at winning this game. As for the rest of you, you know the drill. Tribal Council tonight, someone's going to become the 17th person voted out of this game. All right, we'll draw for matchups. Let's get this thing rolling. All right, first matchup. Sarah taking on Luke. You can take your positions. All right, for immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Both are very cautious. Who's gonna make the first move? Your goal is to stay on as long as you can. First person in the drink is out of the challenge. That was too close to call. Are you guys going to come up and do it again?
Oh, wow.
Well done, guys.
That's cool. Cool, good.
All right, because that was a dead heat, we're going again. Take your positions. Survivors ready? Go! Oh, right out of the gate! Oh, Sarah's in first. That means Luke moves on to the next round.
job, buddy.
Okay, next matchup. Ziggy taking on Peter. Take your positions. Remember, the first person who hits the water is out of the challenge. Steady. All right, survivors ready? Go! Both very cautious out of the gate. Oh, Ziggy slipping. Nice recovery. They're on the run. Peter goes in first. Ziggy moves on to the next round. All right, next matchup is Michelle taking on big boy Lockie. Don't be intimidated, Michelle.
Big boys pull hard, Michelle.
That's right. Survivors ready? Go. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Lockie trying to make a move. Michelle goes in first. Lockie doesn't even go in. Lockie moves on to the next round. Okay, last matchup in this round. Tara taking on Jericho.
I'll hold it for you.
All right, take your positions.
Go, guys. Woo.
Survivors ready? Go. Jericho's trying to knock her off already. Oh, Tara's in. Jericho moves on to the next round.
Good job, Tara.
Doesn't even get wet. Okay, next matchup. Playing for a spot in the final round. Luke taking on Jericho. Survivors ready? Go! Jericho is trying to knock Luke off, but Luke is not going to let go. Jericho really trying to make it hard for Luke. Oh, he had him on the run, but nice recovery from Luke. Oh, Jericho is very much in control of this one. Oh, little wobble from Jericho there for the first time. This one could be anyone's. This is a nice matchup. No one's going to give it up. Shot at immunity. Oh, Jericho is in first. And Luke moves on to the final round.
Something like that.
Okay, next matchup, Ziggy taking on Lockie. Whoever wins this one goes up against Luke in the final round. Survivors ready? Go! Both very cautious, Ziggy turning around the other way. Oh, and she falls in. Lockie moves on to the last round.
Well done, Zig. Zig, well done.
Good job, Ziggs.
Good work, babe.
All right, final round. It's Luke taking on Lockie.
Woo!
Take your positions. Because this is for immunity, it's going to be best of 3.
Awesome.
Survivors ready? Go! Who's going to make the first move? Luke's trying to make the first move. Lockie's in first. Luke wins that one.
All right, Lukey. Cheers, brother.
All right. Luke leads 1-0. He can win that necklace right here. Lockie needs to win it to stay on the board. Take your positions. All right, survivors ready? Go! Oh, Lockie tries to make the first move. Luke focusing on Lockie's feet. First. Lockie wins that one. We're tied, 1 each. Okay, take your positions. Okay, for immunity.
Good luck, brother.
Survivors ready? Go! Oh, nice save from Luke. Overbalanced, but he pulled it together. Lockie trying to get him on the run. Wins individual immunity. Lockie, come on over. There you go. First individual immunity win for you. How does it feel?
Feels great. I finally got it around my neck.
Congratulations. You have a 1 in 7 shot at winning the $500,000. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, someone's going to become the 5th member of our jury. Grab your gear, head on out. I'll see you tonight at Tribal. Yeah. Well done.
The next vote really could go in any which way. For me, it's very important Michelle goes home tonight. She's burned her bridges with me now, so all the more reason to get her out next vote.
In today's challenge, Lockie won individual immunity.
Cheers, guys. Finally. Big dog.
I'm pretty happy with that because my close alliance of 5, myself, Lockie, Tara, Michelle, and Peter have already decided that Sarah is going to go home tonight.
We're all ready, Sarah. She wants me out. So she's out. She's the biggest fighter.
She's been totally admitting what her gameplay is. She's been playing both sides. She's fooling everyone, and 100% Sarah needs to go.
Maybe she fooled people early on, but the last 8 people aren't idiots. They can see right through her, and it's insulting.
Despite our plans, I would say tonight is the most nervous I've felt so far. I've won 2 immunity challenges, so people know that I'm a threat. Could all just be like a bit of a ploy to get me out with my idol in my pocket. Are they writing my name down?
They haven't talked to me just yet. All I've heard since this morning was Michelle. Ziggy is a huge competitor. She's a threat in this game, but it's definitely between Michelle and Sarah.
The plan for tonight, had you asked me 3 days ago, would have been the hardest thing ever, but it's actually very, very simple. I'm voting out Sarah tonight.
You know the saddest part, Michelle?
We had so much trouble. But she killed it. She broke it.
Look, you know, talking to Michelle is just keeping her closed. But, you know, that core 4 of myself, Jericho, Sarah, and Michelle, you know, obviously it's getting split. And we're going to get rid of Michelle tonight.
In this game, you make choices. And you've got to own it. And now she's gunning for me. It's eat or be eat. It's you attack or they'll get you in the end. I don't feel safe tonight. I think Sarah, Luke and Jericho have a big, big chance to change it. They only need one other person to make it a tie vote. And then I don't really know what people will think. But I can't plan for that. I have to go with my gut, make this move, and I could not be happier.
I've definitely put a target on my back. I'm not feeling safe whatsoever. Thought I'd join the party. We all I said fire. At the moment, ironically, all my eggs are in the Chicken Alliance basket. I really need them to stick with the Michelle plan in order for me to make it through this next vote. I think Ziggy is really tight with Michelle, but if I can get Tara and Jericho on side with Lockie, Luke, and myself, then we have the majority to send Michelle home. So, did you hear any of the plans this morning?
We just had that. Michelle's pretty pissed at you.
Yeah. It does feel a little bit sad having to vote Michelle out, but it's really becoming clear that Michelle is not going to forgive and forget. And if Michelle is going to be like that, I simply can't work with her. I can't be working with a loose cannon. I obviously don't want to go home. What I would like to suggest is you, Luke, Jericho, me, and Tara vote Michelle.
Yeah.
Having only really formed something solid with Lockie over the last 48 hours, I definitely don't know whether or not to trust Lockie. But at this point, it's all or nothing, and I need to put all my chips on Lockie if I'm going to survive. And from where I'm standing, I think the game players really need to stick together. If a big person goes home, we all go home. I think we're like in a line, we're all up.
Sarah's preaching the powerful alliance and go through with the most powerful people.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with her. If we let too many floaters float through, they're going to band together and get rid of the big game plays because they just can't beat us.
Yeah, I'm on board. Like you said, I want to go ahead with that. That's wrong.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to bring Jericho and Tara on board because Tara's working with Jericho.
So we're voting Mish.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Sweet as.
I definitely have Luke and Lockie, and we are that little bit closer to really taking that majority. Can we please get rid of Michelle?
How are we going to do that with?
Because Lockie wants to get rid of Michelle.
Okay, so they'll
That's
be fine.
fine. Like, I know you didn't want Michelle this morning.
But now I was going to tell you that Luke changed my mind and it's Michelle.
Okay,
Because
well,
it's the best.
I hope he has, because if it's Michelle, then that keeps Lockie on the side. Like, that keeps him not thinking that it's in the Sangha.
Can we also talk to both of those two boys as well?
Yeah,
Shall
right
we?
now? Because I know that that's what they want.
Are you on board with Michelle? So that's 3, 4, 5.
I'm on board. Like,
I am.
she's floating through too easy.
In the last 20 minutes before Tribal, everyone seemed to be on board with my plan.
I don't get it. I mean, I will take out Michelle if that's what we're looking at.
Okay. If it pans out, I'm feeling really positive about the future.
So we're all on board?
Yes, I am.
Definitely.
I think I've got the majority, but there's a strong possibility my game could be ended tonight. I would be devastated to come this far and lose. I've planned, I've spoken to people, I've put my trust in people. I can only do so much. If I do end up going home tonight, then so be it, but it won't be without fighting.
At this point in the game, when the vote could very easily go a 4-4 split, everyone is the deciding vote. And that makes me very nervous. And I'm definitely worried it'll be me tonight that goes home.
Now bringing out jury. Jared, Annalise, Henry, and Tessa voted out last tribal council. So, last tribal council, almost half of the tribe received votes. Lockie, you were one of them. I mean, why do you think there were 4 people on the chopping block in one tribal council?
Everyone kind of thought they had the winning plan, but some of us were kind of blindsided, I guess.
Sarah, do you think anyone here knew who was going home that night?
No, I don't think so.
Michelle, would you agree that no one knew who was going home?
Yeah, like, I was completely blindsided. I thought we had 6 people who were voting together, but the people who I'd been working with for 6 weeks came up with their own plan. And Luke, Sarah, Jericho started working as a 3 rather than a 4.
So, Sarah, is that true? Michelle wasn't included in the plan that night?
Yes, that's true, but it wasn't a complete orchestration to try to get Michelle out, although I think Michelle seems to think that it was.
Michelle?
Oh, no, I mean, it's not because it wasn't my name written down, so it couldn't be. But what it does now is the people you trust and the people that always kept you informed, it gives you doubt on those people. Then what do? Then you've got to really think hard about where you stand in the game. We're down to the final 8 now, and these are all game players. If you think you can fool people or lie to them, you've got another thing coming.
I do think Michelle was hurt by the fact that she wasn't involved, but I do think the emotions got in the way. And then that makes it hard to really try to talk logically to that person.
Jericho, do you agree?
In this game, acting on emotions is definitely not something we should all be doing because there's a bigger picture.
I mean, emotions, they're completely out of it. Like, for me, like, it's not personal, but I'm going to do what I can to stay in the game.
But I think emotion, though, can make you jump the gun when you're reassessing your game plan.
You know, Michelle named the 3, and I was in that 3.
But you spoke to me, you explained it, all of that. So
we all tried to speak to you.
I had conversations with Luke and Jericho.
Ouch.
What did you say, Sarah, that you tried to?
I said we all tried to speak to Michelle.
You saying that Michelle wasn't receptive?
Not to me.
I think she was more receptive to myself and Luke, probably because all 3 of our reasons were very different.
So, Sarah, do you think Michelle blames you?
I think Michelle trusts me the least out of the 3 that went against her. I don't know if that means she blames me for what happened.
Is that true, Michelle?
I mean, you burn someone once. I'd be a little bit silly to get burnt again. I mean, it's like a bad ex-boyfriend. Do you go back? Or do you move on to something new?
Tara, how important is it that the blame is assigned to the right person?
A small group saw an opportunity and went for it. And I don't know if there was just one particular person that made that whole plan up. My name got thrown out last time as well. I didn't blame anyone.
What are the pros of being a player who makes big moves?
Well, you know, you've got these big players doing these big moves, which is great because they're getting people out. And then you think, well, I hope they don't make a big move on me. What should I do?
Michelle, why do you think on day 42 they decide not to include you in the plan?
I think now everyone really wants to make big moves. They really want to show and be a game player to get to that prime position at the end. There is honestly 8 people here that are all decent and worthy of the money. And it makes you sit down and just go,
or maybe I need to think about the future moves I make.
It's heating up.
Peter, can it be dangerous to exclude someone from a plan?
I think it can be very dangerous to exclude someone from a plan. I think you have to consider the backlash. You know, whenever you make a move, you're working with people, but you're also working against people.
Sarah, are you worried?
Yeah, I definitely am worried. But I also think even if you're not worried that you're going home tonight, you can be worried that the wrong person gets sent home, and that means your days are numbered in this game. People are looking at day 55 and they're trying to think, well, what position can I put myself in where I'm not against some of the really big players and I can potentially bring home that $500,000.
Michelle, are you worried about tonight's vote?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. There is a strong possibility that I could be sitting up there. There's no doubt about it. So, yeah, I'm definitely worried.
Jericho, what do you think tonight's vote is about?
Someone who I've worked with previously, but I feel like if you see your drowning cat, you don't go save it because it's in a rip, because you'll probably drown with it.
Poor cat.
On that note, I think we should vote. I think we should vote. Lockie, you have the necklace, so you're safe. Everyone else is fair game. Ziggy, you're up.
Mish, we've worked together for a long time and it does suck a little bit to have to do this, but it's either you or me, so sorry.
Every action has a consequence, and unfortunately, your actions broke my trust.
I'll go count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yes, please, Jonathan. Definitely not going to risk it.
Thank you.
I think you should play for Michelle.
I'm playing it for myself.
I can confirm that this is, in fact, a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Ziggy will not count.
I told you, Ziggy, play it for Michelle.
No, it's okay.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out be asked to leave a tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Michelle. Sarah. 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 That's 3 votes, Sarah, 1 vote, Michelle. Sarah. That's 4 votes Sarah, 1 vote Michelle. 17th person voted out from Australian Survivor, 5th member of our jury, Sarah. That's enough votes. You need to bring me a torch.
It's an honor to play with you guys, really. I've had the best time. Oh, this sucks.
Sarah, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a blast.
Well, with 7 great players left,
Oh, God. 7.
the time has come to bring your best to this game or risk being voted out of it. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Next time on Australian Survivor.
That's my plan moving forward.
I feel like we're just doing his dirty work. It opened up my eyes on how he is controlling us.
Tara makes her move,
He thinks he can beat me at the end.
targeting the biggest threat in the game.
Breaks my heart, but he's got to go.
And old friends become foes.
Oh, you gonna get off, huh? You gonna do it? This is your move.
This is your move.
Can't believe I got voted out. Tonight's vote came down to basically me or Michelle, and I think the reason I'm out of the game tonight is because people think that they can beat Michelle, and there's a lot of talk about if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, but I think they just sent home the best.
Oh, you're a big game player, but too many lies, I think.
Now that I'm in Jury Villa, I'm definitely rooting for one person, and that one person is Luke. I think he's actually very smart, and I don't think people will see him coming.
You're taking all the blame for me breaking up that Champagne alliance. Oh, as long as it's not me.
I'm really proud of the game that I played. I came here knowing that I didn't want to just coast by. I wanted to play a game that was worthy of Survivor, and I think I definitely did that. And I can walk away with my head held high, $500,000 or no $500,000.